Okay, 6th class. I'm feeling a bit better now. Was quite shocked. Just, you're just freaking dead. Okay. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Certainly not one that appears... Wait, welcome. Certainly not one that appears on the official plans. But maybe. Under the medical centre. But that one's blocked off with concrete. It doesn't seem to me that the medical centre is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something? Or forgotten something? Somewhere I forgot to look? Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia from the library in the medical centre. And the chronology in the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakia. Oh, Sakia. He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. Oh my god, I never thought I'd feel bad for Sakia. Is that Hiyoko? That's gotta be Hiyoko. I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you? Nageki! There you are! What is it? I found out a lot about the school, and about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am then. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago and the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so. Or it might not. I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical centre. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. Oh, so when he said I killed myself, no, he definitely said in this room. He definitely said he killed himself in this room, which meant that he had to have done it in the library. That's what it would have implied. I was thinking maybe he meant this building, but then why couldn't he leave the library? I don't know. None of it makes sense to me. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. So you didn't die in the accident. He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical centre and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical centre, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical centre has the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Column 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents. They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. Oh, goody, we're getting into the good stuff. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons. What? To fight humans? It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this, nor did I! Meaning, the school's been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. A new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. It is lethal to humans and has been named Charon virus? Charon virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonations Medical Centre. Charon virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical centre often did secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the centre. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you've realised something, it would help me to know what it is. I've remembered what happened here 5 years ago. Oh, good. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. Oh, Jesus Christ. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity! Free humanity!" I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They'd come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling. We lived in an apartment. But I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need. Anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I did not want to leave him, but if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, and so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer you should be as healthy as any other bird in school. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp, and then with a last painful sigh they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a dark virus, deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans. And in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Charon virus, the deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatoful? Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere, and I can feel him close by. Mr. Kawara, are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed Hiyoko, I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh! A piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical centre? When I was there, I went in through the medical centre, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Yes, I think you will be seeing me again, and Mr. Saka as well. That was quick. For a chapter, that is. I mean, the other ones took way longer. But Jesus Christ. That's just suddenly come out of nowhere. But if the doctor says he didn't kill him, I have my suspicions as to who did it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm hoping it's not true. But if it is, you know, I would not be surprised. Because it's not like they haven't hinted at things like this before. But yeah. 7th class. A staircase in the preparation room? I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. We'll have to go and look. 7 PM already. We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there is an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get everybody from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Leave that to me. Mr. Leone, I'll take care of the other students, don't worry. I'm not a massive agent for nothing. Well, thank you, Mr. One. You aren't going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawara. We never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. My suspicions are now off of Kazuaki, I will say that much. Like, I am a bit suspicious that he hasn't fallen asleep. But maybe the situation is just that dire that he can't fall asleep. Who knows? What about you, Sakia? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right. Okay. We're going to get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today for both Sakia and me. I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leone. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is, then. Not so fast. Oh, there he is. Angel. What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textoris Melodia Funis, you travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? The Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. The Wallenstein guy's the doctor, right? Okay, We're coming for you, Wallenstein. Wait, Angel, we need to be careful, wait! He certainly is lively. Let's go. I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes, not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either.
This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it.
Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement.
Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will. Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss.
Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along. Oh, you gotta love how Angel just breaks everything and it just solves everything. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak.
Let us proceed, Textoris Melodia Funis. The master of the abyss awaits us below.
A long dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Hiyoko, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet.
I don't see any, Birdie. I wonder if it's closed now.
Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up.
I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on.
Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor?
That would be... my crimson breast mamas. The Midnight Hunter approaches.
Who? Figures. Couldn't you have said so earlier?
Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on.
Hazawaki, why do you always sound so calm?
We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating this dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided.
But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we...
We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon?
A weapon? I do have the sun gun Mr. Leone lent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow?
Maybe not at normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh yes, that's a good idea.
What did he even say?
There's a fire hose on the wall there. If we time it right.
Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course!
Ready?
He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! I set the gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it!
Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom, judgment has come.
Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards!